Adam, we're here today with a quick interview, just firstly to discuss Tuesday's game with Corinthian, 3-0 up after the hour mark, and then unfortunately we all know what happened. We were here, we saw the social medias. It kind of fell apart. What happened?
Yeah, listen, I felt it was a bit of a freakish game, if I'm honest. I thought for 60 minutes was absolutely superb, and then we got hit with one 70-yard ball over the top, and that went in. And then obviously the second goal's gone in direct from a corner, which I thought was a foul on the goalkeeper. Third goal's gone in, and all of a sudden we're 3-2 up in the 91st minute, and you're thinking, oh, we'll just see this one out and get it over the line. And also it's gone 3-3, and then listen, fair play to Corinthians, they carried on and they got the fourth, and that's what Corinthian sides do. So yeah, it's disappointing to lose the game, but I do think it was a very freakish game, if I'm honest, and but we just got to take from it what we can. Positive wise, yes, we was good for 60 minutes, but listen, you shouldn't score 3 goals at home and lose a game of football. We don't, and that was a disappointing thing, and that's what I mentioned to the players after. Here of town teams of old might have rolled over and happily took that, but my sides don't, and that's one thing we're known for. Here of towns, we don't give up, and we fight, and we didn't. We just gave up, rolled over, and basically took what was given to us. And fair play to Corinthians, they did not stop, and Michael Golding's side deserved it.
Yeah, and you was just saying there about their first 60 minutes, and you know, everyone who's in attendance there, the people who do podcasts, again, tweets, social medias, everything about it. Absolutely, Irritan controlled the tempo of the game and deservedly were 3-0 up. Let's talk about some of the game action as well. Yes, defensively, letting in 4 wasn't the best of evenings, to say the least, but let's also discuss there was a few other chances we could have.
Listen, I think we went 3-3, and then Harry Taylor's missed from 2 yards to make it 4-3. Literally the 93rd minute. So look, it is football. It is what it is. You have to deal with it. We'll be training tonight. Going to watch the game back, watch the mistakes we made, and a few people need to be accountable, and we need to stand up and show that while we went to Snodland and won 1-0, it was fantastic, and everyone was singing the players' praises. To then deal with what we had to deal with the other night, people need to take responsibility, and people need to accept criticism.
Obviously, at the time, it was very raw. We felt it in the stands, we felt it amongst the fans, and it was obviously the shock and surprise as well. What was it like in the change room after the game, and how have the players bounced back?
Heated. It was heated. A few hard words were said by myself. So, listen, we'll see how we bounce back Saturday against Lordswood. This team hasn't turned into a bad team overnight. They've had a bad night at the office, and they just got to obviously react to trying to get 3 points on Saturday against Lordswood, which will be tough. The good young side down there they've got, and we've got to make sure, like I said, we turn up and we do what we've done so well for 60 minutes the other day, and we were resilient against Snodland, and we've got to make sure we try and tie it into the Lordswood game. Is
that the sort of thing you'll be telling your players, or what other additional things will you be telling your players tonight at training over the next few days, what they really need to do? It can't obviously go back to what it was before, it needs to be enhanced slightly.
Yeah, I think, like I said, I think it was a freakish game, but again, it needs to be addressed. We've leaked 4 goals, 4 individual mistakes. That needs to be addressed. So I've addressed that. Hopefully, we've got 2 new signings will be in the squad for Saturday. A third one is we're just waiting for the 7-day to clear, and hopefully that will shake a few people up with the signings we've made.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Adam.
Thank you.